Capricorn, welcome to the tarot room. My name is Robyn. And Capricorn, today let's do a what you don't see coming style reading. So let's see what's coming towards you, what's coming in your direction. Let's see what's going down. Let's see what you're not expecting. We have to be fair. This is a card of being honest. Okay, let's see what that means. Let's get into it. Let's see what's going on, what's coming in your direction. We have Judgment. We have the Nine of Wands. This little self-reflective energy here, Capricorn. Okay. And Capricorn, for those of you who are interested, I am open for personal readings. If you'd like one, the link is in the description box below. We have the Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. We have the Two of Wands. Hold on. These are not centered in front of me. Two of Wands energy, okay. What else we got here? The Justice. What's on the bottom? Knight of Pentacles. That would be you. There's the Magician. And the Ace of Swords. Okay. Well, let's see what this energy is. Let's see what's going on. There's a very self-reflective energy to start this reading with Judgment and the Nine of Wands. Let's understand this for Cap. What is this self-reflective energy? What is this? The Fool is in reverse. The Nine of Wands. Four of Swords. You're thinking about something that didn't work out here. Wheel of Fortune. The Knight of Wands. You're going back and forth on something. There's the Ten of Cups and the Five of Swords. So there's this to be fair, this Judgment, this Nine of Wands. It's a very self-reflective energy. Something didn't work here in the past, and you're looking at yourself. What can I do to get this to work? What did I do wrong? What mistake did I make? What choice did I make that didn't benefit me? So we start this reading off in a very self-reflective energy. You're doing some soul searching here. Could be figuring out where to go or where you want to go here or where you're heading. There's a very strong energy of self-reflection, and something didn't turn out and it was frustrating. So it's like, what do I got to do differently to get where I want to go? You know, type of energy here to start. Okay. So what's the Knight of Swords here for Capricorn? The High Priest. The Moon. And there's the Page of Pentacles. You're trying... What's the High Priest? King of Pentacles. The High Priest is a spiritual lesson. It's knowledge. So it's applying your knowledge that you learned here going forward. There's some kind of spiritual lesson. What's the spiritual lesson then? So the Knight of Swords, again, when we look at the cards, he's turning his back on the past. So it's like you've realized what went wrong, why it went wrong, the lesson here, or we're going to learn the lesson right now. So what's the lesson that this self-love, following your heart, the Ace of Cups is here, learning to appreciate what you have. What's with it? The Page of Wands, getting creative, not giving up. Yeah, and okay. So the lesson here, oh shit, whoa, when did this card pop out? The Six of Wands. Okay. After the Five of Wands comes the Six of Wands. After the struggle comes success. So the biggest lesson is not giving up. It's learning from this challenge, but it's also an element of following your heart and self-love with this Ace of Cups here. So basically it's not giving up on yourself and not giving up on what you want, Capricorn. Okay. Because the Two of Wands is looking at this Justice. So what I don't see is what's coming. What I see is a shift in your perspective, a shift in your change of view, and maybe you're the one making something come through for yourself, but I see you changing your choice. Let's understand the Two of Wands. You're doing things differently. You're making the choice to do things differently. You're mixing it up here. The Seven of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords. The Wheel of Fortune! And the Knight of Wands. You're investing in yourself. Okay. Did you put yourself last? Did you give up on yourself, Capricorn? Because what I see here is you're making the decision to invest in yourself. You're making the decision to answer your own questions. You're making the decision to go with the flow and to move into uncharted territories. What you don't see coming is a change in you. It's you. You're changing. It's like a new version of yourself. You're Pinocchio before, and now you're a real boy. You were an NPC before, and now you're waking up, baby. So there's an element here of a change within you, and it all started upon self-reflection here. And look at again. She's looking into the mirror. She's reflecting back. You know, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Capricorn, baby. So that's interesting. There's a big shift in you Capricorn. You might not even recognize yourself when you look in the mirror anymore, right? It's just a different you. It's a different version of you. So what's the Magician here? I feel it's like confidence. Look at this. Page of Cups, the King of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Ain't nothing going to stop the Capricorn. It's confidence. I'm taking you as the King of Wands with the Page of Cups. There's your dreams. There's your goals. There's your aspirations. So you have become the Magus. You've become the Magician. You're making the best decisions for yourself. And there's the Tower. It's going to create a huge shift in your frequency of your energy in your life. There's a big shift here. Okay. So what's the Ace of Swords? I feel like it's a breakthrough. It's like you know what you need to do. Now you're going to do it. It's like you figured it out. You're playing the fucking Rubik's Cube, and now you know how to like. Have you ever seen the? Did you know that they have Rubik's Cube competitions for who can like do the Rubik's Cube the quickest? My son got obsessed with the Rubik's Cube. He can do it in like a minute, and I was like, wow, a minute's really fast, but it's not. There's like people online that can do it in like 30 seconds, but it's like you figured out the Rubik's Cube. There's no more confusion. There's no more illusion. There's no more uncertainty. You've had this breakthrough, and now you know what you need to do. And there's the Four of Pentacles in reverse. First of all, that's going with the flow, letting go. And there's you making the decision to let go. So you're going with the flow. You're releasing control, right? So you're just letting go. You're going with the flow, right? The universe is going to guide you. You're releasing trust into the universe. You're releasing trust into yourself. Capricorn, what you don't see coming is you. A shift in you, a new version of you. You're going to look in the mirror and you're not going to recognize yourself. You're doing absolutely everything differently here, and it's creating a huge shift in your frequency, a shift in your energy, and a shift in the direction that you're heading. Okay, there's beautiful energy around you. Like I said, we started this with a very strong self-reflective energy, and you know, for me as a reader, as a consciousness, as someone who loves hermetics and philosophy and shit, that's a beautiful energy. I wish the whole world was in a self-reflective energy here. The world would be a better place. What else do you want to say to Capricorn here? Page of Pentacles, yep. And there's your goals. There's your manifestation. You realized, oh, this is beautiful energy. You realized, what you're realizing is when we hold on to something from the past, whether it's resentment, anger, frustration, lack of forgiveness, mad at ourselves, we made a bad choice, kicking ourselves, whatever it is that we're holding on to, it's negative connotation. It affects your manifestation. So it's like maybe you've been reading manifestation books, maybe you've been reading I can't snap with my left hand. I am right-handed. Maybe you've been reading manifestation books. Maybe you've been reading philosophy books, metaphysical books, or you've just been really going within and you've just realized that certain things that you were doing were holding you back, and you're not going to hold yourself back anymore. You know, what I'm seeing in my head is, you know, like when sprinters are racing, they're training and they put that parachute on them and it's like really hard. It's like you've pulled the parachute off and you're making things a lot easier for yourself now. All right, Cap, that's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So Capricorn, let's grab some oracles. Let's see what they want to say, and let's get a potential outcome. We'll see how this is progressing for you in the near future. What does Capricorn need to surrender to? Oh my goodness gracious me. Divine timing, baby. Sometimes divine timing might differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow and creativity. Let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. And let's get the Akashic Record. What does the Akashic Record for, Capricorn? Take a chance. It's time to step outside your comfort zone. The world is waiting for you to take a chance, and when you do, you will be rewarded with newfound confidence and enthusiasm, and you will begin to attract new results. That is the perfect Akashic Record card for this reading, baby. Now let's just get the career advice for those of you, or this is revolving around your career, your finances. Some of you it could, some of you it might not, but those of you that it is, let's get this card. We have good luck. Yes, serendipity. We got ourselves the 4-leaf clover. Your good fortune is improving and you're going to get a lucky break soon. Collect nuggets of wisdom because you're going to need them in the future. We have moving on up. We got moving up, baby. You are increasing your power and your status. So you may get a promotion or have to or move to a better home or office, but you're climbing the ladders of success. Oh, that's written all over this card. It's written in this reading, baby. Okay, Cappy, let's get to it. Let's get down. Let's get your potential outcome. Now, when I say potential, there's always free will. You're going to make the decisions you're going to make. And when I say outcome, let's see where you are in June. Let's go a month out. Let's see how you're doing, how things are playing out. We got the Three of Wands. We got progress. We got the Hermit. Okay. What's going on? What's on the other side of that Hermit? What's the Hermit energy here? Yeah, look at that. I like it. The Nine of Swords is in reverse. Letting go of old stories, old ideologies, old dogmas, old ways of doing things. Fresh start. This card, it's so weird. Do you remember, for those of you who watched 90s horror movies, I think it was an 80 horror movie, but Return of the Dead, like the original Return of the Dead, like the zombie movies, there's this one scene where the arm was coming out of the graveyard, and I always feel like that's what this is. It's like returning from the dead. It's like rising, smarter, stronger, wiser. It's a fresh start. Your heart's activating, but there's your Fool. What's the Knight of Wands? 10 of Pentacles. Wow. So Capricorn, you're getting everything you want. The 10 of Pentacles here for me is more about being the queen on the chessboard. No more back and forth. No more inconsistencies. No more lacking in any way, shape, or form. The Three of Wands is planning. It's taking things step by step. It's doing things in order. You're going to get exactly where you want to go. That's what the Three of Wands is. But right now you're in the action part of your plan, putting it out there. You've realized that doing this thing, same thing, making the same choices, looking at things the same way doesn't serve you. The Hermit with the Nine of Swords in reverse is understanding and letting go of old stories, old versions, old dogmas, old ideologies, old choices. It's just a really strong release. You can't change the past, can't do nothing about it. All you can do is learn from it and release it and make different choices going forward. There's a huge change, a huge shift, a huge fresh start. You're going after this. So it's like the energy around you that you don't see coming as a shift in your energy. And in the near future here, you're activating it. You're going after it. You're taking the steps to make this happen for yourself. And it is bringing you into the 10 of Pentacles through consistent effort and discipline, right? We have that Knight of Pentacles there. So Capricorn, you're doing things differently. You're taking this leap of faith. What you don't see coming is how beautiful you're going to feel, how beautiful this is going to play out for you, and the shift in your energy and your perspective. It's you making the changes in your life. It's not something outside of yourself here. This is all about you taking control of what you can take control of, which is your mind, your actions, your choices, and making different choices, doing things differently. I'm going to say Pinocchio activation. The past is the past, baby. Capricorn, you're not going to recognize yourself in the near future. That's what I got. That's what's up. That's what's going down. So Cappy, I sure hope you enjoyed your reading. I hope it resonated and you like my style. And if you do, I do ask that you like, comment, subscribe. It does help my channel to grow. Thank you, Capricorn. I always appreciate your support. Now, let's close your reading off with your yes or no question. Yes or no? Which is the answer for Capricorn? The answer, baby, is yes. That's what I have. I truly wish you the best of luck.